Hi guys, I hope you're all well. In this video I want to discuss some sustainable body fat percentage targets that you can actually maintain year round. Now it's firstly just important to note that when I'm discussing these body fat percentage figures for males and females, I'm not saying that you cannot get leaner than these figures. You absolutely can, but the point I'm making within this video is these body fat percentage figures I'm going to discuss are more sustainable over the long term. One thing people are seduced to is before and after photos on Facebook and Instagram and just seeing how lean individuals are in their photos. And you may think that, wow, this would be great to sustain year round, but the harsh reality is a lot of these photos you see are someone right at the end of a fat loss phase. They're at a body fat percentage figure that they cannot sustain over the long term. They may be able to sustain it over a few weeks, i.e. if they're prepping for a competition or a photo shoot, they can maintain this very lean level of conditioning for a very short period of time, and then they'll slowly gain body fat afterwards. And therefore it's easy to get caught up and think that this is their everyday body fat percentage, but I'm telling you right now it absolutely isn't. They can maintain it for a short period of time and then they're going to gain some body fat. So I want to discuss some realistic targets that you can achieve and also sustain over the long term for males and females. So for males, approximately the 10-12% body fat percentage figure. Pretty visible abdominals at this level of leanness, but you can sustain this over the long term. Your calories won't be that low, you won't be doing that much cardio to sustain this body fat percentage figure. So if you're a male who wants to get lean but maintain this year round, that would be my suggestion. 10-12%. You may be able to go to approximately 8% at the lower end, but any lower than that, it's just very difficult to maintain over the long term. For females, a target approximately 16-17%. This is certainly a body fat percentage figure, or slightly above this, that's sustainable year round. Any lower than this, it's very difficult to sustain over the long term, particularly for females, because for females to get exceptionally lean, you really do require very low calories, a lot of cardio in comparison to males. Males can typically lose body fat on higher calories, less cardio. With females, it really does require a much more aggressive approach to get exceptionally lean. So 16-17% body fat, maybe slightly higher than this, would be sustainable over the long term. So hopefully this has been useful. Hopefully this has opened your eyes of what's really sustainable over the long term. As I mentioned, you can get leaner than these figures, but it's very difficult to sustain over a prolonged period of time. So may just refocus what your goal body fat percentage figures actually are. So hopefully that's been useful. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.